PyeongChang.
Summer 2011 has a special place in the hearts of many Koreans. The entire country watched in anticipation with high hopes of winning the third Olympic bid. Then there it was, Jacques Rogge flipping the card in his hand that read PyeongChang, the host city of the 2018 Winter Olympics. That was 2011. 4.5 years later, here we are in February 2016. And now, the PyeongChang 2018 organizers have announced that their first test events are set to take place. The PyeongChang Committee for the 2018 Olympic and Paralympic Winter Games held a press conference this week marking 2 years from the Winter Games.
Our first World Cup this week marks the official start of our journey to the 2018 Games. We have moved from the planning phase of the Games to the operational phase, and with 2 years left, finalizing many details. We are working very closely with the IOC, IPC, and the IFs to make sure everything is ready.
The 2016 FIS Ski World Cup kicks off tomorrow with roughly 58 world-class athletes from 16 nations. It'll be the first international competition to be held at the newly opened PyeongChang venue, the Cheongsan Slope, a major test for PyeongChang as concerns had been raised about the readiness there. The 2018 Winter Olympics will take place in 2 clusters spread throughout PyeongChang, nearby Bogwang and Cheongsan. The PyeongChang Mountain Cluster, where the Olympic Stadium is located, will feature skiing and sliding events. All 7 venues in PyeongChang and Cheongsan will be within a half-an-hour drive from the Olympic Village. Bogwang will host the snowboard and freestyle ski events, while Cheongsan will host the alpine ski competitions. The coastal cluster will be home to the ice events such as ice hockey, curling, and skating. All 5 venues at the coastal cluster will be within 10 minutes from the Olympic Village. All events will take place within half-an-hour drive from the main center in PyeongChang, making it one of the most compact venues in Winter Olympics history. Hundreds of thousands of athletes, officials, and visitors will be in Korea during the Winter Olympics. But remember, PyeongChang is a small alpine town of 300,000 people. How will they accommodate all these visitors?
I'm sure there are concerns about accommodation as PyeongChang is not a big city. But we have already secured 20,000 rooms of 3-star quality and above. We also have a contingency plan, the high-speed train.
High-speed train. If the high-speed train is completed on schedule in 2017, visitors will be able to reach PyeongChang from the Incheon International Airport in less than 70 minutes. Travel time from the nation's capital to PyeongChang will be in less than an hour, which means you have the option of staying in Seoul. When it comes to the future of the Winter Games, global warming has us skating on thin ice. PyeongChang is no exception. Does it have a contingency plan?
I agree that the warm weather conditions may hamper us in 2 years. Therefore, we will make sure our snowmaking capacity will be at not 100%, but 120%. We are also studying the snow storage systems which were used at the Sochi and Vancouver Olympics.
Another key factor to a successful Olympic Games, drumming up support amongst the public, both domestically and overseas. How do we do that? I asked what the PyeongChang organizers had in mind. So you said, the president said that you're moving away from the planning phase and now on to the operational phase. I'd like to know what kind of international promotional events or efforts are in the works or you have planned for the rest of this year and next year.
It is critical to boost public awareness of the PyeongChang Olympics. We have begun promotion activities both at home and abroad. We recently opened the PyeongChang House in Gangneung, and we'll also be putting up installments in public places such as airports and train stations. For overseas, we're working with Korea Tourism Organization and the Korean Culture and Information Services.
This will not be possible without the cooperation of the media, both domestic and international. For overseas promotion, I would like to particularly ask Arirang TV to do your part. That will be key to the success of the Games.
Will do, will do. This is Arirang News' first installment of a series of 2018 PyeongChang Winter Olympics coverages throughout this month for the test events and all the way leading up to 2018 Winter Games. Until then, let's keep the passion connected.